Possible the law. Yeah. You smile on camera, but the walls got eyes. Rich man whisper, poor man pay the price. Files in the dark. Names disappear when the truth gets sharp. Money talks, justice scrawls. Who gets buried when the empire falls? Files on the shelf. Power protects itself. War on the string, blood on the ground. They turn up the noise so the truth gets drowned. They said it's the law, but the law got doors. One for the poor, one for the lords. One gets cups, one gets a deal. One gets silence, one gets a bill. Big names move like ghosts in the smoke. Victims scream, but the system says don't. Photos, parties, private rooms, secrets buried inside perfume. Not just pleasure, not just fame. Blackmail plays a deadly game. A picture of tape, but night alive. Now powerful men are too scared to fly. Files in the dark. Names disappear when the truth gets shown. Money talks, justice scrawls. Who gets buried when the empire falls? Files on the shelf. Power protects itself. War on the screen, blood on the ground. They turn up the noise so the truth gets drowned. Presidents nobles, faces on walls. Everybody smiles till the realist calls. Not saying every name, not pointing blind, but when power gets scared, it rewrites the time. Suddenly war, suddenly flames. Suddenly people forget the names. Where is the island? Where are the files? Where are the children lost in the trials? Where is the media? When truth gets too loud, why does the smart always cover the crowd? They sell us panic, they sell us fear. So we stop asking who was really here. Don't call it random, don't call it fate. When the truth gets close, they open the gates. A crisis here, a war over there. The world is burning and they call it fair. This ain't just one man, this ain't one case. This is a mirror in a rich man's face. If a victim is scared, so we can speak, then the crime is bigger than the room that reads. It's bigger than parties, bigger than fame, bigger than headlines attached to a name. It's a system built to protect the crown. Lift the cover up, push the broken down. Poor man falls, they call him shame. Rich man falls, they change his frame. Alleged it, complex, too hard to prove. Funny how justice forgets how to move. Final. Files in the dark, names disappears and the truth is sharp. Money talk, justice scrawls. Who gets buried when the empire falls? File on the shelf, power protects itself. War on the screen, blood on the ground. They turn up a noise so the truth gets ground. Don't ask me only who did the crime. Ask who protected them all this time. Who stayed silent, who got paid, who lit the fire when the truth escaped. Don't ask me on it. Who did the crime? Ask who protected them all this time. Who stayed silent? Who got paid? Who lit the fire when the truth escaped? Files above the law. Yeah. They smile on camera, but the walls got eyes. Rich men whisper, poor men pay the price. Files in the dark. Names disappear when the truth gets sharp. Money talks, justice crawls. Who gets buried when the empire falls? Files on the shelf. Power protects, it protects itself. War on the screen, blood on the ground. They turn up the noise so the truth gets drowned. It's the law, but the law got doors. One for the poor, one for the lords. One gets cuffs, one gets a deal. One gets silence, one gets appeal. Big names move like ghosts in the smoke. Victims scream, but the system says don't. Photos, parties, private rooms, secrets buried inside perfume. Not just pleasure, not just fame. Blackmail plays a deadly game. A picture, a tape, a night, a lie. Now powerful men are too scared to fly. Files in the dark, names disappear when the truth gets sharp. Money talk, justice scrawls. Who gets buried when the empire falls? Files on the shelf. Power protects, it protects itself. War on the screen, blood on the ground. They turn up the noise so the truth gets brown. Presidents, moguls, faces on walls. everybody smiles till the realest calls. Not saying every name, not pointing blind, but when power gets scared, it rewrites the time. Suddenly war, suddenly flames, suddenly people forget the names. Where is the island? Where are the files? Where are the children lost in the trials? There is the media when truth gets too loud. Why does the smoke always cover the ground? They sell us panic, they sell us fear, so we stop asking who is really here. Don't call it random, don't call it fate. When the truth gets close, they open the gates. A crisis here, a war over there. The world is burning, and they call it fair. This ain't just one man, this ain't one case. This is a mirror in the rich man's face. If a victim is scared to even speak, then the crime is bigger than the wound that reeks. It's bigger than parties, bigger than fame, bigger than headlines attached to a name. It's a system built to protect the ground, lift the powerful up, first the broken down. Poor man falls, they call him shame. Rich man falls, they change the frame. Ellen J. Complex, too hard to prove. Funny how justice forgets how to move. Files in the dark, names disappear when the truth gets sharp. Mighty dog, justice call. Who gets buried when the empire falls? Files on the shelf. Power protects, power it protects itself. War on the screws, blood on the ground. They crown up the noise so the truth gets drowned. Don't ask me only who did the crime. Ask who protected them all this time. Who stayed silent? Who got paid? Who lit the fire? Who on the truth escape?